Greetings and welcome to another episode of the Just Nerds podcast. As always, I'm Phoenix.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Evan.
And we'd like to thank you all for stopping by and nerding out with us. On today's episode, we are talking Spider-Noir, Amazon Prime's newest show covering the infamous, should have been Ben Reilly, or should have been Peter, but they decided to make it Ben Reilly. So that's an interesting change. Joining me as always is Dan, and joining us again for the first time since the last episode is Evan. And we are discussing what we liked, what we didn't like. Did it merit being its own show? Who did great? Who did awful for this TV series? I can tell you this, at least it's not Rings of Power. So sit back, grab some popcorn, grab a beer, grab a soda, and let's get into it. But first things first, we do have a quick Flashpoint that we want to discuss before we talk about Nicolas Cage returning to the screen as Spider-Man. Oh, who wants to
the bar of
first?
What is known as the gaming industry?
Yeah. Okay, for those that are curious why we're going to do this, this Flashpoint, it makes sense. Spider-Man games, Sony.
It's all of it. And it's not just Sony. It's all of them. Sony's just the biggest thumb. If you're looking for prints, you're gonna see all the game companies, but the biggest print is Sony's. It's like whose handprint's on the knife? Oh, it's Sony's handprint. Oh, okay. Well, that's what it's like right now.
Yeah, let's take away physical discs, even though
everyone's got prints.
Yeah, they want to take physical discs away, even though I'm pretty sure 85% of people buying PlayStation 2s back in the day bought it because it was also a DVD player.
Yeah.
Yes. Am I wrong?
No, they marketed it as a DVD player because they were also making DVDs at the same time.
Yeah,
And then just a couple of years ago. I'm sorry.
No, they went radio silent on Twitter for 5 days after the whole thing, and once they came back, it's just been scorched earth on all of them. Personally, if they don't undo this thing, I'm already gonna say it. I'm switching to PC.
Hallelujah! The man's finally getting one.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 will be the last. I mean, I may invest in a Nintendo console, but the last home console will be the PlayStation 5, unless they decide to go back on their decision, which I don't think they will, because Sony is greedy and they want to cater to the neckbeards and the basement dwellers who don't leave their house.
Oh,
absolutely. I do find it funny that everyone's wanting to switch to PC, and then PC sitting over there that hasn't used actual disc media since 2000 and
that's what I told him.
Their tea in silence because they completely quit on the disc media a long time ago, but this was before everyone actually gave a crap. They got off scot-free from all of it.
I think with the whole switching to PC thing, it's because okay, if you're gonna switch to PC, you're gonna be saving more money in the long run because you're not having to buy a console every 7 to 10 years. You'll be playing it on the best format. It's just if you're gonna go all digital, why not play it on the best platform instead of just having
switch to PC is to go for the piracy.
That too.
Yar, matey.
Joining Luffy on the high seas, and also your availability to mod for those that like to mod so much easier on.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
The only thing I would mod would be Dragon Ball stuff if I was to do it.
Oh yeah.
City Skylines with mods is 2 different games. You can play normal City Skylines, and then there's City Skylines with mods. And I can tell you right now, a city in base City Skylines or a city in modded City Skylines, it's 2 different games you're playing. It's not even the same game.
Well, I know when Xenoverse 1 and 2 were coming out, especially 2, all the costumes we didn't get, everyone was modding. I was seeing all these clips from people who would play through PC and mod it with all these different outfits. I'm like, I would mod it, even though I don't really care one way or another. But I'm like, yeah, for that I would. I absolutely would.
I'd mod the transformations for sure.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact with the costume things. Now that Xenoverse 2 is complete, like they just released their final DLC today, they never put Hit's costume in the game.
Damn, 10 years and
Dang.
never put it in the game.
10 years and they never put Hit's costume in.
Well, fun fact, we did get confirmed that 2 new races that are playable in Xenoverse 3 are the Bio Android and the Kaioshin. So, we
They
have that to
confirmed
look forward
that?
to. Yes, they've already shown images of the Bio Android and the Kaioshin created character.
Well, shit, I haven't been paying
Oh,
attention
that's
enough.
dope.
And of course, Sony's gonna say no more discs. So
Yeah, they'll start
And
no
what's
disc.
even crazier about all of this is that there's so much hype around the games, but every time Sony tries to market them, it's met with immediate backlash. And it's like,
as it should.
you want to be hyped for games, but at the same time, you can't get hyped for games because you're realizing the inevitable is slowly creeping in.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
and then people are mass canceling their PlayStation Plus subscriptions. I saw some people on Twitter like returning their whole PlayStation 5.
Okay, that's just dumb.
That's they've
You're-
already got your money, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah. At this point, you're just giving GameStop the money, not Sony.
no,
Like-
that's stupid.
like I put on Twitter the other day, I am not canceling my current subscription. I've already subscribed for the year. That money's already gone. If I canceling it, I'll cancel the renewal, but I'm not canceling what I already paid. I'm not going to stop playing games for the rest of the year because of what's happening. Just
Yeah,
like I'm trying to switch to PC as we speak, but for now, I'm just doing what I have access to.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the free run for PlayStation Plus a while back when they had a bunch of different games, and they switched over. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not paying for this. I don't play enough of the games they have on here to care about. So luckily, I didn't get directed in there. But it's true. If you already have your PlayStation Plus and they've already charged you, just cancel the renewal. Like they've already got your money. If you get yourself out of it now, you're just wasting the time that you can abuse the shit out of a system. Like just abuse the shit out of it at this point. You know, it's so funny when Xbox a few years ago said they were going to go full digital, and PlayStation made fun of them for it. They made
That was when the Xbox One was coming out, and you couldn't share your games.
Yeah, and PlayStation made a whole little fucking video making fun of them just to go. I mean, yeah, we're gonna do the same thing. What the fuck? I don't give a shit if 60% of your player base plays digitally. That player base only does it because you're catering to them. The minute y'all pull some stupid ass shit and start pulling games because you want to pull the game or you lose your license and they lose money, they're gonna fucking start crying. So you're just gonna lose all that 60% anyway.
And it all couldn't be more conveniently timed with PlayStation losing licenses on the movies and having to pull a shit ton of movies off. And it's just like, see, this is the A to B. Problem
and
A,
they didn't get their money back
B.
for that either.
If this happens with the
No,
they didn't. And I'm saying it's like, so how long before that happens with the games? It's just like, if that's the trail we're on, let me hurry up and get my PC fixed and pray that I can find some cheap RAM that won't cost me 3 kidneys.
Yeah, as long as Steam
having ownership,
pull that shit. As long as Steam doesn't pull that shit of removing games and not paying you back, then yeah, like Steam's about to get like a huge influx of people who play on PC. Because I only play here when I do stuff with my daughter, or I have games that don't have physical media, or like I got the Castlevania games, the Lords of Shadow ones, and that's you can only get those up to like PlayStation 4, and I don't have it for PlayStation 3, but they have it on Steam. But if they took that shit away from me, I'm like, I better get my $20 back. Cause the fuck. That's the only reason I bought the games, because you had it and I could play it on with the controller. I'm not this mouse and keyboard shit kind of guy. Hate that shit.
Or like if we tune over to Xbox and how Xbox spent the whole beginning half of this year, we're trying to make games more affordable. And then like a month, not even a month after that dropped, Xbox raises the prices of all their consoles by a ridiculous amount. And then Fast forward to a couple of months ahead, firing 3,000 people. It's just like, what is this? An any percent speed run of which game company can kill themselves the fastest? It's like, why is gaming trying to implode on itself faster than anything right now?
and it's clear that
It's all about money.
yeah, it is, and it's clear that
You're not
PlayStation
wrong.
was like, Xbox is by themselves in this nosedive into the dirt. Let's join them.
Well,
At least they're not leaving their
Xbox
friends
was all-
hanging.
Xbox was already nosediving. That's the
Yeah.
tragic part. Like, Xbox
They've been
was
on the
already
gradual decline since the Xbox One.
Which is why I'm glad
Well,
I've never paid
This
for
is
a
what happens when you
Xbox
put your
ever.
entire library on freaking on PC. You subtract your entire player base from even needing your console by putting it on fucking Game Pass, and you're just like, so you just surrendered to PC.
Yeah.
There's no reason for an Xbox. Why is Xbox games even a thing if there's no actual Xbox console?
Yeah. My computer's a Microsoft one, and so every time I boot it up from turning it off, Xbox Game Pass pops up for me to sign in if I want. I've never
Just
signed
like,
in. I don't have an Xbox account, none of that, and it still is like, do you want one?
I just logged into my old Xbox account and it was like, oh, cool, it still exists. I didn't know this account from 2013 was still active.
To be fair, I've never owned an Xbox, and it's I'm gonna either stick with PlayStation or I'm gonna go straight to PC fully. So
See, we had an Xbox first, but then they got the Red Rings of Death, then we got a PlayStation.
I stayed true to PlayStation 2 till honestly PlayStation 2 still works. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I could find my old one or borrow my brother's, it probably would still work.
If it
Or I
the
go buy
fact
one.
that Xbox consoles could do that was absolutely insane. Like when I brought mine to the repair guy, he's just like, yeah, they just do that. And it's like, are you serious? Like, that's just a thing, and there's nothing you can do about it. It will just happen. I looked right at my mom's like, so can I get a PlayStation?
That's right.
This is clearly not going to work out. This looks like a
PlayStation-
dumb idea.
PlayStation, you've had the benefit, always been in your favor, having consoles that never just died.
And
They were backwards compatible until fucking 3 for some stupid reason. Then you went back to backwards compatibility.
dude,
What are you doing?
Dude, and then the best part about PlayStation 3 was you didn't have to pay to be online.
Yes.
It wasn't like freaking Xbox where you had to pay for live. It was free. You could just play games on PlayStation. That was even more enticing because I was like, how can anyone want to play on a freaking Xbox when you have to pay and you have to pay to put batteries in your controller? At least the PlayStation controller has a charger. I don't have to put batteries in it.
Yeah. The PlayStation, you had everything going in your favor to wipe out Microsoft, be the top gaming company, and you decided to say, what if we just jump out the fucking plane too? No parachute.
Console wars only existed because the Xbox 360 was that much better than the PlayStation on a technical standpoint. After that, it was all PlayStation all the time for the rest. Like Xbox had Sony at the beginning because of the games that Xbox had, but after that, once they realized their console really isn't that much better, boom.
See, I always felt like
Downfall.
PlayStation had a more interesting category of games to choose from compared to Xbox. The only game I ever played on Xbox was that was strictly Xbox.
Halo.
I think it was the Gears of War series.
Oh.
Halo was
I guess Halo, yeah, but I never cared for Halo. I'm not a first person shooter kind of guy, so I never cared for it. So every time everyone's like, people who don't have Xbox have never played it. No, you've never had anything I cared to play on Xbox.
Which also, funny enough, which also segues into another thing that's also owned by Sony that's also imploding upon itself because of just idiocy and mishandling of Bungie in its entirety as a studio. How in the hell is this studio under? There, in no stretch sense of the imagination, could Bungie have not made both Destiny 2 and Marathon exist in the same pool at the same time if the management would have stopped buying cars? That's literally everybody wants to point the finger at Sony saying that they pulled the plug too early. Sony made a business decision. They went with their wallet first, like everyone else in the line of people that brought us to this decision today. They thought with their wallets first. They pulled the plug. You know who else thought with his wallet first? Pete Parsons, the guy who sold the company for $3.6 billion and then dipped and left, gone, Ugats, out of there.
Money wins out in the
Complete
fucking end. I don't even know how.
every
I
time.
really don't. So, with that, I know Evan. I think I mentioned it the other day when we were talking about, because you asked about with PlayStation stuff. You're definitely focused more on the Nintendo side. Hasn't Nintendo kind of pulled that with the Switch too a little bit, where some of their games, like, they try to go digital or something? Like, isn't that what happened when the Switch 2 first came out?
Did it? I don't remember.
Oh, you were all hype about Smash
thought
Brothers and
they
fucking
did
Mario
make-
Kart.
Hey,
Well, I mean, with the
who doesn't get hyped
I
for
have a
Smash?
Switch too.
Me.
I also have a Switch too, which I mean, look, Smash is great. All right,
Am I the one that doesn't have a Switch 2?
it's perfect. Possibly.
Probably.
No, as I told Evan, I will get one when they make either a new Zelda game or when the new Pokemon games are released. That's when I'll.
Well, they're remaking Ocarina of Time,
That's
and
true.
Pokemon Gen 10's coming.
But
So.
Nintendo.
The problem with
Nintendo Pass
is that
has Ocarina of Time originally, so which I have. I have the pass, so
the sole issue with Nintendo is that they're starting to charge $80 for games. Like, in my eyes, that's my only real caveat, is that they're charging $80 for games, and then they have this new stupid virtual cartridge system, which I don't really like. It's meant for game sharing, but at the same time it's restrictive as hell.
they just want to hate us. That's all it is.
It's really
trying to hate
just
us.
to get more money. Like, and it's not just video games either. It's television too, because not every channel needs a freaking streaming service.
Oh, but it does, man. Every single one of
Bro,
them does.
why can't they just all agree to one?
But see,
I know in the grand scheme of it all, when I say it out loud, it sounds like a terrible idea. Why would you go underneath one guy when you can just run it yourself? It's just like, but it's horrible. It's fucking terrible.
Like, I just what I'm gonna need from like HBO and Discovery and all that. I'm gonna need some more shows where they're going out in the wild hunting for cryptids. I need some more shows like this.
Oh no,
I'm not talking about the
not
ones where
doing that
people.
anymore.
I'm not talking about shows where they retell the story and it's reenact. No, I need people. 12 episode seasons hunting in the woods, finding the cryptids. That's what I fucking want. That's some shit I want. That's what I want to fucking see. Speaking of like monsters, fucking Sony monsters. Let's talk about some superhero monsters in Spider-Man Noir.
Great segue, Phoenix.
Hey, it either lands or it doesn't. It's there's no in between with me. It either works or it doesn't.
He's Paul Blart with the segue, man.
I am. Paul Blart is a master of the segues. Honestly, I really liked it, but I think I could only probably give this season probably a 7 overall. I still really
enjoyed
liked
it. If it wasn't with Nick Cage, I think it would have been like way worse.
I do agree. I think Nick Cage made it makes it better.
I think Nick Cage makes the role. Like, it's only because we heard Nick Cage as Spider-Noir in
it totally is.
I'm pretty sure if we didn't hear that first, we probably would have had a completely different assessment on how this would go.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree totally, because he was Spider-Noir in Spider-Verse. They decided to make the live action using him. It's the only way.
Yes.
Because I know that I
And
know they have him in
in-
other Spider-Man series, but
I mean, in theory, in the Spider-Verse, it can exist. It can happen.
oh yeah, yeah.
Like
See,
Yeah.
they're all connected. That's why I didn't really look or try to lean too into the fact that he's named Ben Riley. I was just like, so he's just another version of Peter who gets bit
I
by a
think-
spider, and we have like,
well, Ben is technically a Peter clone, so he is another version.
Yeah.
of
I'm pretty
Peter.
sure they named him that for like legal shit
It was
because it
I
wasn't
looked-
on Disney.
Yeah, I looked into that, and the reason why, or at least the one I could
And
find
Sony.
consistently, and, and Sony, was because since they went with a darker route with this series, with him straight up shooting people, straight up killing people, they didn't want to tie it to Peter Parker Spider-Man, so they gave it to Ben, who's more notoriously known to be a bit more aggressive in the comics.
I mean, to be fair, that whole mutant scene where you're in the area or in the underground French laboratory looking at all the
Yeah.
half corpses of people that are trying to not die
Yeah,
as they're being
yeah.
mutated on.
I was genuinely confused
Like,
by that as soon as they started calling
This
him
is pretty
Ben.
dark.
And I was like, why are they calling him Ben? He's not Ben. I was like, did I miss something? And he's Ben. And I looked it up, and they're just like, nah, it's because this one's more darker. They didn't want to. I think there's a legal reason they can't make Peter Parker's dark unless he goes like Venom suit dark.
There's some caveat.
It's
about that.
it's a caveat legal shit. Just how like the caveat is Peter Parker can't be anything but a straight white man. So please
Oh my
stop with trying
God.
to turn Peter Parker gay. You can have a gay Spider-Man. It just can't be Peter Parker.
Yeah, they'll just
Legal-
they'll name him Peter G.
legally.
Parker.
Something. He can't be. You can't
The
be
G-
Peter
that's what the
Benjamin
G
Parker.
stands for.
Yay. That's what the G stands for. I'm telling
But-
you, man. It's,
Yeah, Nicolas Cage honestly makes this whole show, even though I can't understand him half the time.
well,
man
you're not
be on
supposed to
screen.
understand the spider.
At one point, I was like, did he just have a
He just-
stroke
he
on
just-
screen?
It's
How are
that
you supposed to
Prohibition era
understand the
so
spider,
well.
You know?
He's such a 30s era dude. The whole vibe of older Nicolas Cage just fits that so well. And good on you, Nicolas Cage. You've had a run of some great shit over the last couple of years. The Spider-Verse movies,
Look.
that one movie where you basically played yourself with
Which one? The one where he's like, not the bees?
no. The one where he's with Pedro Pascal, where he plays an actor named Nick Cage and not
Oh!
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah, when
That
he does
shit's
that
so
fucking
great.
scene where he just turns and looks at
Nicolas Cage disappeared and then came back with a vengeance, and I fucking
Oh,
love it.
God, dude. Oh, my God. It's because he, like, I think I've said this about Keanu Reeves. I think when actors lean into their more just goofier side of themselves and just allow them to do more dumb roles, they become happier and they make better movies for it.
Oh yeah,
Like, look at the last 4 Keanu Reeves movies.
outside of John
Sonic,
Wick.
Bill and Ted, outside of John Wick, dude, he's doing everything. He was in Sonic. He was Shadow. He's doing Sonic Shadow again for the Sonic 4 movie.
Yeah, and he did the
Like-
DLC for Shadow Gens.
Yes. Like,
Is that your new favorite?
they
Is that your
don't-
new favorite Shadow now, Evan?
No, I think Jason Griffith, the one from 4 Kids, I think he will still be my favorite one. Keanu was good, but I don't think they gave him too many lines in Sonic 3 until like the
Keanu-
very end fight.
Keanu was good. They just had him as like how they had Vegeta in the early stages of Dragon Ball, where it just had Vegeta barely speak half the fucking time.
Yeah.
And you just
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
you
but then-
finally hear it,
And with these movies, they're trying to like play into the memes. Like in Sonic 1, they showed the Sonic thing, and then Sonic
dog, they
3.
literally the third one was literally all the stupid that from that one Sonic YouTube crap that I used to watch. Because they made fun of him with the highlights and that he shots at Hot Topic. And I was like, hang on, wait a minute. This is just like that one YouTube series.
Or it was I was talking more about like when he's watching like the Spanish soap opera and it's like, oh well, that's the new meme because Shadow likes Latina.
It's true. Look, all right. I will say this, and I will praise both devs and people who make directors that make movies. The people who are constantly online are the ones that know exactly what's going on. Like the people who are always on meme culture are always the ones that are doing the dumbest shit. Like with Rivals, they always have the latest meme in there. I swear to Christ, they will find what is the most popular meme and put it into the game. Like, hey, look, funny stuff.
I want to talk about the new shit Marvel just did for Rivals, what they just did for 4th of July, but I want to hold that till the very end. Oh fucking hell!
Oh,
God. What Rivals did for Fourth of July?
Why?
Going back to Spider-Noir.
Oh God. Yeah. Pulling it back to Spider-Noir.
How did y'all think they did with the effects?
I liked the effects.
So
I really did.
The effects were cool, especially in black and white. Like I saw someone complaining that the lighting was too, like they were showing too many shadows. I was sitting there, like, you're watching a brand new technology 4K black and white thing. Just enjoy it for what we got right now, dog. We're never gonna be able to go that far back and make things look that grainy again. We can. That's just a lot of filters and a lot of extra work. Just accept for what we have now, dog.
And the color version looks great.
I thought it was pretty good. I liked how they did like Electro's lightning. I think what they did with Tombstone's face, I mean, that was kind of weird. They kind of made him look more reptilian than like.
Yes, that was.
I don't really know what they could have done if they didn't want to make him albino. And then Sandman, he looked more like concrete than sand to me.
Yeah.
I also thought it was weird that they never. Yeah, he didn't. It looked more like dirty, constant, like the state of wet mud concrete versus sand. And then he like has his arm cut off. I'm like, Sandman can regrow limbs. Like, he's all sand. Why is it like this big deal that he lost his arm?
I think for this one it's a little weirder because they're still fighting their genetic genomes or whatever. Like it's DNA. Their DNAs have been spliced, so it's probably not fully crossover. Like the Sandman we know, his DNA is fully spliced over. Where you cut off a limb, it's just coming right back.
See,
he doesn't really have like full control. Like,
see, they needed to get that. They clearly needed to get bit by someone that was already turning into sand, a Tombstone, and an Electric Man. Then they'd have been fine.
I don't know how.
Look, that prosthetic of that dude that's half spider was creepy as shit. So
he didn't get bit by someone who's electric. He got his DNA spliced with electric eels. Remember?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like because because they had Ben's work properly because he technically didn't get spliced. He got bitten by someone spliced, so like it worked better. So it's like maybe they should have just got bit by all the.
They would have had someone bite them.
Yeah,
and
who was already changing.
I'm tracking.
Yeah. So they kept. I missed the eels part, so they totally kept the eels thing from like they did in Andrew's Electro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very nice, very
clever. I liked him.
Also,
I did think Electro was a little too heavy-handed on like being uber aggressive about everything. Like literally, someone just would blink at him wrong, and he's like, bah! And even other guys were like, "Dude, you chill the fuck out."
I think they just got a psychopath. Like I think this Electro is just a psychopath.
He's straight psychopath.
He did make a good point about what they needed Silvermane for. Like they had all the power, but he's calling the shots.
Yeah.
It is true. It is true. And the fact that
Was
Silvermane
Silvermane supposed to be Kingpin?
No,
I-
Silvermane is an actual character in the comics,
Oh,
but he's
he
like,
is, but I kind of have to agree. I think they kind of made him weirdly more Kingpinish in this series versus in the comics. In the
but
I
comics,
he was
getting
already like a mafia dude in the comics and in all the shows and stuff. He's like Kingpin before Kingpin, but it was like old school mafia instead of like current
Okay.
like
Yeah.
drug kingpin crime boss type deal.
I'm
Like
getting
that
you.
Wilson
Like
Fisk does in Daredevil.
the established crime family is our it's the crime families before they properly got like actually established type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing
Gotcha.
they didn't do with Silvermane, they didn't do any of like the tech stuff that they had him do in the comics. He kind of tries to do maybe it's just one version, but there was a version of Silvermane that wanted to be almost like fully cyborg in a lot of ways. And they never went with it in this route, which I don't necessarily mind with him being the grounded, no superpower, straight mafia boss. But unlike Kingpin, he really can't do shit. I didn't mind it. It was just a weird choice for them to use Silvermane of all characters.
I guess
Even
they
Evan
were-
asked
they
me.
were
Could they have used?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's more for like the time frame, you know.
I mean, I can agree. Evan, you're the one that asked me
Like-
what I thought of it being Silvermane. I'm like, kind of caught me off guard with it being Silvermane.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was Kingpin for the longest time until I looked it up and I was like, wait, that was supposed to be Silvermane?
Yeah. I mean, you
Especially
probably
when,
could have.
especially seeing the trailer first before actually watching it, and then sitting down, it's just like, huh, I guess so.
Yeah, see, if you don't, even if you watch the trailer, I don't think unless you hear them say his name, your first thought's probably like, oh, that's just like a new iteration of Kingpin.
I was thinking it was like a 1920s version of Kingpin,
Yeah.
which
mean,
in the long run, I guess that's Silvermane without the massive whatever strength you want to call what Kingpin has.
yeah. Well,
Just massive daddy issues.
I wouldn't have minded if they'd. I liked that they didn't have like Tombstone be bad. He was definitely more of the good guy out of the group. Because Tombstone,
I mean,
isn't a bad guy, but he's kind
Tombstone-
of portrayed more often a bad guy.
Tombstone's on the like he's on the fine line of anti-hero and villain.
Yeah, no,
So to speak.
Yeah, I just like that he kind of leaned more good, and then kind of had that moment where he kind of
Fine line
fell
of
into the
anti-villain,
kind of
or
fell to the dark.
anti-hero, villain, and pizza you can warm up to feed your family if you forgot to get food.
Yeah, but I like that he never really
I think it was
committed to
brutal
being
as
evil.
yeah.
I really liked all
Brutal
of the
as hell how
portrayals
he
of
lost
this.
his powers.
I mean,
Oh man.
how is she gonna take down Tombstone?
Not just stabbing him straight in the eye with a broken syringe.
Where the fuck else you gonna stab him? Everywhere on
There's
him
nowhere
besides like
else
his tongue
sensitive
or his
other than
eyes.
that is yeah, I was about to say you can go for the tongue. Next step is in the ear. Like everywhere else is either a worse idea or definitely painful.
Yeah, look, come on.
What, do you want to take it up the pee hole like a catheter?
Yeah, how would you get it into Tombstone without hitting him in the eye? It's a little gimmick of Tombstone. He's not Flint Marco. He's not soft all over.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I did like physically recoil at that scene. It was just like, oh god, oh.
too.
It's eye stuff and ankle stuff that I can't like physically handle without jerking or reaching down and grabbing my ankles. Like, oh no. It's just.
Let's see what else
God,
they
why'd
do
you
off
have to
in
remind me of the
this.
freaking eye stuff?
I'll bring it up. I completely didn't even realize that the girl was supposed to be Black Cat the entire time. Literally didn't know until I straight up looked
Had
at
the last
the
name
cast.
Hardy.
It was because I'm so used to seeing
I
it.
only
I'm so used to them calling her Felicia. Or dressing her as
true.
Black Cat. They never addressed her as straight up like Black Cat or Felicia. It was just Cat. And I was just like, Never dawned on me.
The way how it was weird. I kind of saw this episode in a weird way, like when Archer did that Dreamland thing, where it's kind of all the characters just in that format of 1920s mob style lifestyle. Because they really did a good job of hiding. I didn't realize that was Felicia Hardy or that was supposed to be Black Cat until like the entire show went through and I went back and watched it again in color. I was like, wait a minute. What was her last name? It was in the first episode too. And I rewind. I was like, wait, did they just say Hardy? As in, then I pulled up my phone, look it up. I was like, there was no indication of if you're not explicitly paying attention for it, you're not gonna catch it.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Evan. I didn't catch it at all.
Because I was not paying attention for it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was just watching.
Cat Hardy
the show.
was not a dead giveaway for me. Them calling him Marco,
And again,
him
Cat Hardy.
Lonnie.
I mean, look, have there been some moments where maybe she like had a black cat, or maybe she had something that she's like, I really love cats. Maybe it would have dawned on me sooner, but everything they
You
gave
could
us,
have
I'm
had
like,
a sign holding up saying "I'm the Black Cat," and I probably still wouldn't have caught it.
probably, yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Like, there was no explicit subtlety that I caught.
I was to that entire notion watching it in black and white. She could have been actively holding up a sign that said, "I am the Black Cat," and then be like, "I don't believe you. You're lying to me."
I mean, it took me a second with the Tombstone to realize, I'm like, oh, that's Tombstone. Like it didn't catch right away, but then after I was like, okay, now who this? Marco is a giveaway.
Look,
Dead
I'm
giveaway.
gonna be a little racist on this one. I kind of knew that was Tombstone because he was black. That's I was literally like, oh, that's Tombstone because he's black. And it's just like there's no other. I'm sorry.
But it could have been the reporter guy. He's black too.
No, the reporter guy seemed too much of like a nice dude. Like nothing has happened to the reporter guy, so there doesn't seem like that type of guy.
Nothing ever happened to that guy, by the way.
But then when the reporter guy goes and talks to him, I was just like, oh, that's Tombstone. There's no way that's not Tombstone. It's him, right? Like, and then the powers activated is like, I called it. I called it based off of racial profiling, and I'll admit it.
Okay, I didn't catch off a racial profile, but it was definitely before he did his powers. It was they did something. I'm like, oh, that's Tombstone, but it wasn't right away.
Yeah, but then when the powers really kicked in, they made him look like a reptile man.
Yeah,
like
that kind of started to throw me off for a
something.
minute. When him,
it was like an armadillo.
Yes, and I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. How else do you make a guy kind of like Tombstone if you're like splicing DNA? You can't make. There's no DNA in a tombstone, obviously. So I'm like, how would you do? And so I guess the armadillo was the closest they could work with.
You can't pull DNA out of a pizza.
Yeah, so like, I guess the fucking it's not it's not the armadillo. What is that? A pangolin?
Oh, the thing that Randy fucked on South Park to create COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like y'all both knew what I was talking about.
That might be probably the direction they went, since they you can't do the Tombstone. The other one I caught right away for sure was Marco. I'm like, and then they didn't even have to say Flint.
That one they weren't really trying to hide.
As soon as they went Marco, I'm like, that's fucking Sandman.
That one was the most obvious one. Like, if she was holding up a sign that says "I'm Sandman," I'm Black Cat, not believing that. He didn't even have to hold a sign. It was like he was painted with I'm Flint Marco. Hey guys, I'm the Sandman.
Yeah.
You know Flint Marco, the Sandman? That's me. Flint Marco, aka the Sandman. But don't tell anybody I'm the Sandman, Flint Marco.
The only thing they could have done more obvious was have him wear a green striped shirt with darker green and light green. That'd have been even bigger obvious at that point. Just have him come around the corner wearing that goofy ass sweater.
It's like, really?
Mustache look. I'm like, that's motherfucking Sandman. My wife looked at me. She's like, "What you saying?" I was like, "A Sandman. It's a Spider-Man guy." I said, "Don't worry about it." It's a Spider-Man guy.
It's like literally the first second I saw him on screen, it's like, oh
The-
my god, Sandman.
I don't think they ever, not that he played a super big important role, but were they in trying to make the guy that does fire and seem like Pyro?
He was
I-
Molten Man.
Oh, Molten Man, that's the one. I
Just
forgot
dropped my
all
phone.
about him, honestly.
Everybody does.
Because Spider-Man has so many villains that are just random and obscure that make no sense. Not in like you go past the Sinister 6,
Mhm.
right? The big 6. And then, you have Mr. Negative, another one that a lot of people don't really know about. And then, we got Hydro Man. And it's in there's like, okay. Hydro. You got the Magma Man. He's like, I'm sensing a pattern here. You already had Electro and Sandman. I feel like you're going down the list of elements here. Like, I felt like they just had Spider-Man fighting everybody who was just around. Like, they ran out of enemies at one point. I don't know. Kite Man. What?
Polka
That's
Dot.
Batman.
That's
Yeah, and
Batman.
I know that's Batman.
Where's fucking the
You
dot?
forgot Big Wheel.
Oh my god. How could I forget the most devious Spider-Man villain of all?
After this season, I would like if they did a second season, I want to see them do a Scorpion and a Vulture
Oh,
And Big
Jesus.
Wheel.
and Big Wheel.
And Big Wheel. He's riding one of those old bicycles too.
Yeah, next season. That's who Spider-Noir faces. Scorpion, Vulture, and the Mastermind, Big Wheel.
Big Wheel.
Big Wheel.
And then out of nowhere, portal opens up and it's fucking the Dot. Spot.
I will say, I have to give credit to the choreographing of the swinging from whenever they would show Spider-Noir swinging through, like, oh my god. We're getting authentic looking web swinging again.
Yes, it looked really great. Hey,
Like
Better than
it's
anything Tom Holland has done.
hey, we'll have to see in this new movie
in
coming out.
before the new movie. Hang on. They actually have put him in harnesses in the new movie. So gotta see it first.
Yeah, we gotta see it first. Though I do think it's kind of funny that we, even though they're not related, I do think it's funny that Spider-Man Noir shows basically a man spider, and then Holland's Spider-Man seems like they may be doing man spider.
It's foreshadowing's hard.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it is man spider, so nobody get all up ease and you fucking shit. I'm not saying it's man spider.
Well,
I'm just saying it. There's a lot of vibes to man
Look.
spider on this shit.
Look, you may not be saying it's Man Spider, but everything in the whole trailer is pointing to DNA manipulation, which only points towards Man Spider in
Yes.
every way.
Unless he's gonna turn into Spider's man. go down that fucked up weird route.
I don't know how that's gonna.
Now, one thing, not that this show, I don't think this show is ever trying to be anything super crazy, but my wife did point out some times where she's like, there's no way these people don't know that that's who he is, right? Like, as she's watched, she's like, there's no way the town people don't realize that Ben and Spider-Noir are the same fucking dude. Because he'll do things, and you're like, yeah, that whole bar scene, which, by the way, I feel like is the funniest time I saw Nick in this entire show go from the most insane meme Nicolas Cage to genuinely good acting his ass off Nicolas Cage in the span of like 60 seconds.
Oh,
He
yeah,
went
no.
full meme
Because he was
Cage
being
to
himself.
because that
The
whole scene
gloves are off.
because that whole scene where they make fun of Spider-Man Noir and he's over the top being so like, you don't even know, I'm like, that's the meme Cage right there. That's the Nicolas Cage they make fun of.
he's
And then
drunk.
he beats their shit, and then he's talking to his friend, and that's some good acting at that point. I'm like, he did a full fucking 180. He went full meme to regular Cage in 60 seconds. But then she did ask, she goes,
Hold on now.
how the fuck
He's
the
learning.
bartender not know that was him? I go, because they just didn't. He
Yeah.
he defends Spider-Noir, walks out, puts the mask on, and walks right back in wearing the same shit. And
Look,
it's still
the reason why I didn't say anything is because I'm sitting here is like, it's the 1920s. If you just witness, or if you have the inclination that a guy just walked out of here and you think he's a superhero, why would you say anything that could get you? Like, it's not like there's a lot of things that crime happens. They barely solve them. I could go missing. I'm not gonna mess with anybody who I think may or may not be a superhero. If I just saw something, I'm gonna write it off as left. Well, didn't see that. Because guess what happens? If you say, I know who that guy is, word's gonna get around, especially back then, word to mouth was very popular. It's only a matter of time before Ben Riley figures out, oh, you told everybody who I was. Great. You're done.
yeah, like the ploy of him being not Spider-Noir, and then throughout each episode they slow. It's just like, no one knows who I am. And then that bar scene, my wife's like, ain't no fucking way they didn't see it. I'm like, at this point, I don't even think they care. Oh shit, we lost him. I'm like, I don't even think they give a shit. And then they get the whole nightclub scene where they set it up and he's pretending. There he comes, and he's pretending that he's not Spider-Noir. He's waiting on his friends to show up Spider-Noir. All this shit, and they kind of slowly piece it together. I'm like, I don't know if they pieced it together fast enough or too fast.
I think they didn't piece it together fast enough. Like, they were on the verge of it, but they're all dumb.
Because it's like, only fucking Psycho in the back there is like, wait a minute, wait a fucking minute, wait a minute. And I'm like, how's he the only one kind of catching on, but still not right at the same fucking time? How are they not getting it? Man, the 1920s must have been wild. Just be drunk off your ass and you pull anything off.
Hey, look, man. It's right before Prohibition or like right after Prohibition. They definitely were enjoying
Well, it was after
this.
World War II,
And
so
It was during Prohibition. This was before World War II.
was it? Nah,
Yeah,
my
this was
bad,
before.
but they were in a war.
Yeah.
So was it World War One? Maybe I misconstrued.
Yeah, after World War One.
Okay.
Yeah, after one.
I was like, they fought. The whole premise was they were fighting in a fucking war. Which
Yeah,
I do kind of like that take of them, how they got their powers. It's not some weird science. I mean, it is a science accident, but not in the typical normie way. They're abusing the shit out of World War One and World War II with these storylines now. Everything happens during these two eras. At this point, I'm going to need another Thor movie where it all takes place during World War II and Thor is just actively involved with all the Nazi shit because they want magic. Just fuck it at this point.
It wouldn't shock me at all in the slightest.
I did like the supporting cast though. His assistant, the friend. I liked
Amazon. They did a good job. Well, it's Amazon. They used a lot of that Invincibles and The Boys money to cast them.
What The Boys money? Everybody hated that last season.
That's true.
Oh.
I don't even think I need to watch it.
And they canceled Gen V. What money did the Boys make?
Oh, they must have borrowed that money from the lucrative amount of money Rings of Power made them. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
But, decision. And I thought this was a nice little
Fallout
distraction before Brand New Day comes out.
I agree. It's a nice little Spider-Man palette segue, little appetizer before we get back into Tom Holland Spider-Man.
And Savage.
Definitely some similarities between the two. I can see it. I know some people are trying to say it's Venom with Tom Holland's. I don't think it's Venom. There's too much of the DNA aspect going on. But I definitely kind of want to see. I mean, they'll have to do it, and maybe maybe they can pull off some movie rights, but I'd like to see maybe Nicolas Cage do Spider-Noir one time in the movies. He doesn't have to have his own movie.
Like live action.
Spider-Noir will
Yeah,
return for
get somehow
Avengers
pulled,
Doomsday.
again, not make him like fully into the MCU type of shit. Don't none of that, but like
He's gonna be there. In
Oh, they
Avengers
could
Doomsday.
pull him in Secret Wars.
yeah, something like that. Pull him in somehow, give him some small time. I just be kind of cool to see Spider-Noir interact with Spider-Man. Especially this Spider-Noir, because Nicolas Cage honestly fucking did kill it.
It'd be funny if he still had the Rubik's Cube. Like, it's a live action Spider-Noir, but it's the one from Spider-Verse, and he's got the Rubik's Cube.
He still has
Yeah.
the
And he
Rubik's Cube,
solved
that'd be
it.
hilarious.
He's got it down.
Dog.
And if it
Solving in
happens,
black and white.
yes, and if he does get pulled in somehow, they have to make him always be in black and white, no matter what. I did like the color version of the show though, but yeah, Spider-Noir just works really well in black and white. It's a really fun concept. But the show was actually really good.
Electro's powers really look good in color.
I do wish they'd have done a little bit more on the mystery aspect. I feel like there just wasn't enough for this type of setting.
There needs to be more detective work.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and more detective-y stuff. I didn't really get a lot of that.
The scenes where he was actually a detective, I was like, it feels like I'm playing through LA Noir.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We needed more of that. Which was what we got. It's fine, but come on, it is Spider-Man Noir. There's a very detective-y vibe you're supposed to get. Come on, people, come on, Amazon. You have the money. Don't act like you don't. You don't have to go full Spider-Man. You can be a little more. Look, you did your fancy over the top power shit in season 1. Season 2, be a little more detective-y. Let him use his spider powers to creep around. I got all those cutaway scenes with his assistant where he's on the ceiling and shit.
And you did all that effort with the goggles to make them actually work as flashlights. And we barely get to see that at all.
Flashlights.
Like, there's this whole setup of that, and I'm sitting there, it's like, oh man, we're gonna see a lot of that, and no.
My wife did ask, how does he see out of those things when he turns it on? I go, I don't fucking know.
I don't know how.
I don't know how.
That's a great question.
Because them bitches were bright.
Like he's half spider.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe he can see through the light with his spider eyes. I'm like, this is one of the situations I can't explain. Even comic book nerdism doesn't make sense for this shit. Those are massive white lights in front of him, and he just scoping around like it's nothing. I don't fucking know. But for me, it was a 7. Like, it was still fun, enjoyable, random Nicolas Cage Spider-Man show.
I'd agree with that.
It was definitely a 7 out of 10.
For once,
because I didn't go in here expecting much. Like, I wasn't expecting a lot, and what I left with was way better than I thought was the finished product.
I was just hoping to enjoy it.
I was just wanting to see Nicolas Cage do some dumb shit, and well, I got what I asked for.
You did get that. You absolutely got that. I kind of defend Nicolas Cage on shit too. They're like, he's a crazy actor. I'm like, yeah, he fucking is, but he's funny.
He is. So there's a whole bunch of other people who are probably equally as crazy.
Oh yeah, him doing his goofy shit has been great. And yeah, look, I'm sorry for all the Black Cat fans. I just didn't fucking catch it. Probably Spider-Man's biggest baddie he ever pulls, and I didn't fucking catch. And no, it's not because she was Asian. It's because nothing about her screamed Felicia Hardy right off the bat. There were no cat things. She was not doing catty burglary things. There was Cat Hardy is not enough giveaway for me.
Sneaky about her.
Yes, she doesn't do anything. I'm telling you, if you'd have had her
outside of the sneaking around to try to plot to kill what's his name, that was it.
Yeah, she's not stealing anything. I'm telling you, have a scene where she's holding a black cat, and I'm like, I'd have caught on then.
Hang on.
Look, Evan got the win on us on terms of seeing the nerdy shit because I didn't fucking see it.
Evan was actually
I
paying
win for
attention.
once.
Damn, they
Everyone's
probably could have
paying
gave her.
attention.
They could
I
have
was
gave her white fucking hair, and I probably wouldn't even noticed.
They could have put her in the suit,
Anything.
and things would have been like, "Who the fuck is this? Why is she wearing this
I
weird
might have.
costume?"
I straight up might have. They could have had
Who's
her
this
perform
Asian
in
lady
the
in the
Black Cat
costume?
outfit, and I'd have been like, "Oh, cool, they're referencing Black Cat." That's literally my brain would never say, "Oh my god, she's fucking Black Cat." I never would have. Nope. She could have done a whole fucking
Never would have
scene.
guessed.
She could have showed up
A tattoo.
Spider-
A tattoo would have helped.
that she could have showed up in his apartment when they had their one night stand wearing the Black Cat costume, and I still probably wouldn't have noticed.
Or snuck into his office.
That maybe she just didn't have a fat enough
anything.
ass. That's what it was. You know, actually, no, thinking about it, that's what it was. She did not have a fat enough ass.
It just wasn't enough.
There wasn't
Not
enough. Black Cat's got to have big pH fat ass, and she didn't have it. That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off. But at least we all agree that the show was a solid 10. And if you haven't seen it, you should go see it. But let us know in the comments below what you thought of Spider-Noir if you actually watch it, what you think of Nicolas Cage's performance. And before we close out the episode, let's briefly talk on who had a massive fat ass in Marvel Rivals.
Everybody. According like everybody.
Because what the fuck? Happy 4th of July, goddammit.
You see, sex sells.
Hmm.
Clearly.
Fucking
Clearly.
Biggins sale too.
Overwatch.
Jesus Christ.
Take notes.
Holy
Hey,
crap.
maybe Captain America's a big fan of Borat.
Maybe. Like they didn't have
I
to
just
go.
don't understand. That was the choice.
Look, I get it. They didn't want to go the traditional, like, let's just shave it off so you can't tell. But like, was that much necessary?
It's like, damn. What the fuck?
Look, my wife's a big Captain
What are you
America fan.
doing?
I can't fucking show her that.
She can't play this game.
She can't play this game now. No way. I might have been able to convince her, but this will definitely convince her. I'll never get her off the fucking game. She's gonna want that version of Captain America everywhere. I'm like, God damn it.
You're not buying that skin.
No. Anytime that pops up, I'm like, I'm just gonna be like, swipe. Nope, you can't see that shit. Jesus Christ. Making me jealous of a fucking video game character. That's some bullshit.
It's not any worse with the female characters. Like the female characters are the cloak and dagger skin. It's literally a 2-piece bikini and nets as like the thing supposed to be blocking her at. It's not blocking anything. It's literally just more vanity.
But is she?
I'm sitting here, it's like,
look, I'm all for them being given as much fan service for the dudes as she does as they do the women. But was she lipping in that bathing suit? Was she lipping in that bathing suit?
It's pretty thin.
Because Cap's
I
fucking.
haven't actually got. I don't have it.
Cap might be straight up bulging.
The only one I have is the only one I was able to get was the Lady Loki skin, which I'm still like, how did mind you, this is how bad it's gotten. The Lady Loki is a variant skin option of Loki, which got a variant skin swimsuit option. How did a skin variant get a variant suit? What?
Because it's a lady.
But
the real question is,
insane.
did Rogue get her bathing suit skin? No? Rogue, of all fucking characters, Rogue didn't get. Wow.
Rogue got Savage Lands.
Actually, that's better now. I'm thinking about it. I don't remember. Savage Land Rogue is top tier, though. But what did you guys think of Spider-Noir? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. Did you agree with our opinions? Did we rate it too high? Did we rate it too low? What did you think of Nicolas Cage's performance? I absolutely loved it. And also let us know, did you love the
Sony
new Captain America
skin?
skin?
Do this?
Yes, from the first bit, does
Sony.
Sony want to make you strangle out? Are you going full PC after this? Or are you going to hopefully ride the wave of us berating Sony till maybe they give up and give it back? Look, we did. Wasn't it Sony that did Sonic movies? Was it Sony? No. Yes.
Paramount.
Paramount. Look, we bullied a movie company into fixing that shit. So maybe we can bully Sony into not being stupid. But whatever. Let us know in the comments below. Did you like the Captain America skin? Because I know some of you probably fucking did. But with all that said and done, that's going to be the end of the episode. We thank you guys so much for joining us. And thank you so much for nerding out with us. And as always, I'm Phoenix.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Evan.
And we will see you all next time on the next Just Two Nerds podcast. See ya.